Alright, what's up guys? I saw this one on the TV news a couple of times, and this was, I think, took place at a university. I'll just give you the link, the internet link to an article, a university thing. I guess this person in the, what do you call it, the LGBT community or whatever, transgender or whatever, I guess had a history of problems and either was suicidal and everything else, and it was on the news, I guess, brandishing a knife or whatever, and the police shot them. Well, and then I see other things on the news later that the knife wasn't even a knife, so to speak. It wasn't a sword, it wasn't a machete, and the way it was folded and bent, even though the news, whatever news you had on it varies, that you could have something, a tool or a knife that folds and it can look like a gun. I don't know, but they claimed, they verified it was indeed a knife, okay? And here's my case like that. There's a thing where if you have a hatchet axe or anything, and if I was dumb enough, or anybody you watching is dumb enough, if you go after a police officer with it, they can shoot you, but yet if you're only one person, so we'll indict them. I have this argument, because I watched a lot of videos and seen a lot of videos about, I was interested in whether it's military or different kind of arts, whether athletically or, there is enough, if it's just one person wielding a wielded weapon, so to speak, I can make an argument if you're a police officer or I was a police officer. This disappoints me because of all the things that I've seen and read about that I sort of had interest in. A better way to restrain them, that they can be restrained. And like, you can kind of contain this person and take them in, whether put them in a jail or put them, if they are mentally ill, maybe don't put them in a jail, take them to a psychiatric ward so they don't hurt themselves or somebody else. But okay, my argument is that instead of shooting them, and you know me, I'm not even in that, I don't want to be hateful, but I'm always against that bandwagon aspect of these, the transgender, gay, or those communities. Not anything I hate, like if it's somebody I know that was around me, like in a workplace, and they're nice to me, I don't care. I'm not going to go try to kill them or say or do anything to harm them anyway. But I can't fucking stand it on media and on social media telling me how to not be prejudiced. So I'm being fair here. I don't care what color or who somebody is. I'm thinking there's a way that, you know, I always was a firm believer, I'm wondering whatever happened, that the police have a good way to contain these people and restrain them. What the hell has happened to that? That, you know, I know there's a lot of people that could put up a hell of a fight. You could say they have to be tasered. But here's another part of my argument too. Whether it's the police or say somebody on the street, even in my town, say, I don't even put a fact that maybe I won't even use a gun, but it's a whole, but if I do want to, all right, I'll say about a gun, for an example, first before a wielded weapon, okay? Of course, if you even have something that looks like a toy gun, if I'm stupid enough, yes, I can get shot. But without the police, say the police don't even come, okay? And there's people, I got people in my town, both black and white, that know me. There's a couple scenarios that would happen if I'm stupid enough, whether it was a toy or actual gun. Say I'm dumb enough to carry it around, like, and I have issues that I'm just carrying it, being a dick, shooting, whether I'm shooting at something or just carrying it. There'll be people, both black and white, if they know me, they won't be spooked into like, dude, what the hell is your problem? Or they might say, oh, what the hell is that? Smith & Wesson? Oh, let me see. Or they'll say, or they might say, oh, what do you do? What's your problem? What are you doing? Because it'd be somebody that knows me. They probably don't think I'm going to shoot them. They'll be like, what the fuck is my problem? They'll say, oh, let me see. Or they might walk up to me and say, give me that. You know, what the fuck are you doing? But if it's somebody both either black or white that don't know me and they see me carrying this, okay, I'm starting out with a gun. Without the police, somebody could, for whatever reason, they can shoot me or you. That's what I'm saying. But okay, now I'll talk about a wielded weapon. Without the police in question, say the police don't come, if I'm carrying, I don't know, a sword, Bowie knife or any kind of thing, if I'm walking around some kind of way. And there's other laws that you can even carry a Bowie knife or a knife in the sheath, a tool in plain sight. If that it has to be in plain sight, there are laws that vary. But if I'm dumb enough to walk around with something carrying like drawn, without the police in question, if I'm walking around looking like I'm somebody both black and white that don't know me, they could pull a gun and shoot me if I'm walking through their area. Hell yeah, they could. So I'm trying to be fair too, because you're seeing on the news about all these things about different people getting shot because of who they are. But I'm trying to tell you a ballpark common sense thing that anybody of any race or whoever could be watching. But yet, even with a wielded item too, friends or people that don't know me that are either black and white or carrying a wielded weapon, they don't know me, whether they're spooked or whether they're, if I'm being that stupid, and nobody knows, but if I'm transporting an item, cover it the fuck up. Like something, if I'm into collecting these swords or these things, if you bought it somewhere, you got it from a friend, bought it from a friend. Well, there's also another thing I might as well throw in this video too, about giving or selling or transferring or giving away or selling a sword, a knife, or a gun to somebody you don't know. You do not do it, because I remember, the hell's his name? I have a clip of him on YouTube that I recorded from the radio when he was talking about one, that Weaver guy that got shot, too, and his dog and his wife. When he told the story about that Ruby Ridge thing and all that, there was undercover police, infiltrating, undercover ATF, undercover FBI, or whatever, infiltrating this group, and he just went to visit. Somebody set him up and egged him on to saw off a shotgun. That's how the story on this. Sometimes I'm bad with names. It wasn't Lindbergh, it wasn't Quinn, it was other guy. I have a damn clip of it on my damn YouTube. But this talk show host said one of the best things that I ever heard in my life. And this applies to any kind of weapon. Don't even sell or give a bladed instrument or a gun to somebody you don't know. Even though this is off the subject, it's just on my mind, because it can come back on you if they do something with it, and you just got to be careful, But anyway, when I went off the subject, I'm saying that what disappoints me, I always believed that there was police training, that if you have some kind of wielded weapon or a knife, that there is better training that instead of shooting you, they can restrain you. But then I wanted to throw in another thing that's on my mind too. This might sound like overdoing it, that maybe they want to shoot somebody because maybe what if they throw the knife or bladed instrument? Well, geez, even though it may look a little bit, they might get scrutiny from this. Carry one of them riot shields. Don't club them to death, but I don't see no wrong with the police. Holding one of them shields, like say somebody had, even if it's a knife, any kind of thing, a knife, rather than shoot them, and maybe there are ways that you can police things, that people can restrain and disarm somebody with a knife or put them in wrist locks, but there is a thing too that I can think there's people that go really crazy, they can be doped up, that they put up a hell of a fight, they can get scratched or bitten. There's that fear too. But somebody other than the cop, not that I'm sticking up for the police, but there's somebody other than the police. If you're carrying, no matter who you are, if you're carrying a thing and doing a thing, I guess, they'll shoot you. So why just attack? I'm not sticking up for the police, but why just attack the police? But, there's a certain behavior that brings it on, but I'm thinking if you're a cop, why couldn't the cop just, get one of them shields, and come toward them, a couple of cops, even though the news might be all over that shit, right? At least you got yourself a shield in case they throw the damn knife at you, and maybe you get a couple of them and grab them from behind and take the knife off of them, right? And either put them in the psycho ward or whatever. And that's my thing, where the person didn't have to be shot, just to be fair, because, cops were under scrutiny that shot him, so that's my take on the whole thing. They go that there are ways to take, if it's just one person, a wielded any kind of a wielded weapon. There are ways that you can restrain them and just take them in without shooting them. That's my take on the whole